a very brutal attack. Because idea be a brutal and fatal. As a life is lost. Now videos are too terrible. I tell you for more Facebook page where Bawku prisons.
Akuma FM 87.9.
The military at their boy ni Emamina Woka say 1 prison officer dead, injured, and we are attacking now. It was so serious. Prison officers just the joints and armored vehicle from the military. Military for no at the air patrol. The situation is so tense to the extent that why must a colleague security DNSC Mokaya just last week or so our tema and also sir we had a clash between the military and the community. And I'm so much just a week on, and the military high command, Asamno. The video is terrible. You can watch it. Ojani live on our Facebook page, our 87.9 FM. This is indeed a brutal attack.
See me. If you attack, can you? You see? Prison, Bawku local prison, you see? Bawku local prison. You see? Army people came and attacked Bawku local prison. Ghana army came and attacked Bawku local prison. Everybody should see. You came to attack Bawku local prison because of weak administration. Because of weak administration. Open the prisoners, make them go. Make them go. Open the prisoners, make them go. Open the prisoners. We're opening all the doors to go. Open them. Open them and then go. Open the gates. Open the business to go. Open the business to go. We are not security service. Bawku local is not security service again. Nobody is coming to work again. We are not security service again. We are opening it. We are opening it. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh. They should try it. You see, Bawku local is open. The prisoners will run away. But they should know what you are doing here. They will cross it. They will cross it. Bawku local, must have to open them. They came and called prison break. They came and called prison break.
Akuma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
They came and called prison break. You see what they do to a prison officer at a prison premises. At a prison premises, Bawku prison. Look at what they do to prison officer at a prison premises, at his own zone. Because of weak administration. Look at this. A very weak administration.
87.9 Kumasi.
We don't want any withdraw. They should kill us. They should not withdraw. They should kill us. We don't want to be here. We want to go. We want to go. We want to go. We want to go. If you know it's a then they are coming to big prisons. They should come and big prisons. Look at them. They should come and beat prisons and kill us. Look at them. Everybody should look at them. They should come and kill us.
Akuma FM 87.
Come and kill us. Let me video them. They will know what is going on. Because of this, their behavior, that's why Bawku is like this. That's why Bawku is like this. They are just killing innocent people. That's the only thing you can do. That's the, look, let me zoom in. That's the only thing. But it's painful. You're not a woman, but it's painful. Yeah, and I'm seeing you for exam. Then I'm here. I am from Father Station. Bawku
Comrades, this last couple. No, my name self is not even necessary. But I'm a staff from Bawku local prison. I could remember that was last month. We have some confrontations with army at Bawku local prison. There were some afternoon incidents when the civilians were shooting, and it was not curfew imposed. They didn't impose any curfew, so they asked the civilian to lock up their stores. But then within our prisons, prison staff wives or their relatives have stores. After this indiscipline, we were there, they went there mobilized. That their commander asked them to come and attack us. In addition, so the after pictures that I've sent, you can't see officers are wounded. That's where it was hit of rifles, and they were throwing us stones which we were throwing. We even punch each other. As I'm telling you, I'm even wounded with my right hand side. But inshallah, we are doing well. That is what happened. And our people are not yet to be found. They are just loitering about. Our leadership. Because officers even open their gate and say tomorrow we are not coming to. After this, when that incident happened, it was not easy between we and them, because they say in their training school, they ask them not to pay complaint to any paramilitary. They see any paramilitary as equally civilian. So we'll take it while commander comes out now. Today, there was some program at Bawku Palace. Then officers were invited. They went, and this incident happened. They mobilized and they were beating one of our staff. There, our colleague prison officers came there, intervened, and the guy they were beating, they shot him. His left shoulder is currently in critical condition. It's in entire state, but we are praying nothing should happen to him.
Look at that.
One of the prison officers at the Abba. My last video on this boardroom. Now, police prison officer Bawku Usunsa Kwala. Na omu bisa senti ada na wa utimhwe unua na ubodi tuo ten na ade no ayro ho yenko yene ankasa yensenchuroni Castro ewo ahomaso mano enkonkodi nkobo
Akuma FM 87.9 Kumasi
airport ena ekoso Castro, good morning. Kofi Asantini Akuma FM. Bibi aboko there.
Bibi aboko na muswe.
Na mi adom. Castro, we nya all the conflicting report. What we know, and it said there's been an attack and a clash between military and prison officers. A dear party and the CA.
Yo, midase. Enra be 2 o'clock. Hornbna agency say. Prisons for any military for any Tapaka Bawku. Your question the say Muna Bawku Palace Honum, say Enra Bawku naba an inaugural ceremony efa ne 40th anniversary Konyano so inti na some lunch and beat kakra wo ne fie honum and Bawku said because of the conflict in the town no say officer BI is always on duty owing to the fact that there are fewer number of troops on the ground inti say just as the military was also at the palace ensuring safety and keeping the peace, prison officers so they also deployed them to the same events to team up with the military and sort of ensure the safety of residents and those around. Yeah, there was an earlier grudge or there's this existing tension between prison service personnel and the military personnel over a scuffle that took place some time ago. And it appears that during that scuffle, more film be iraye. Uti enra omushia wo honum no e chief palace honum no ena so your phone be approach a prison officer Bawku bisa no nsem bi efa phone no ho enti the enyan say this sort of degenerated into a big fight because it appears that tempers flared up quickly within that moment, and it became so serious that the military, who were in a good number there at the time, reportedly beat up the prison officer. In fact, in such a way that it was bad and they had to take the prison officer to hospital. It didn't end there. Just like in the Upper East region, Navungo now the biggest prison facility and Navungo and regional command headquarters. And Bawku so prison facility and Navungo and Bawku are the only two towns with prison facilities. Except that Bawku Diano Ketwa. And mostly there are a lot of prison officers there. And see, word quickly got to spread to prison officers. Bawku say, Bawku no Bawku naba palace home so your far bunuyi ama Demarco hospital, Vineyard hospital. Almost tisano bufuye almost so buying they masked up with their guns and other ammunition far lorries and motors and responded to the attack on their colleague. And let me quickly add that because of the conflict situation in Bawku, the military has positioned an all-time military barrier and what do you call it? Detachment at the Bawku Naba Palace. Whether there's a program and after there's no program, there's always a military team or a team of military officers Bawku Chief Palace. Almost do prison forms could do and almost two reportedly almost two and disarmed military. So your phone now almost so easy. Say Bawku so as your force Bawku so a prior and almost so found so the same hospital prisons for a core. It didn't end there, prisons for no bees. That is the Bawku Central prisons and Kotinasi. Almost now, say as you form so almost so and Tiasia independence from every corner and Bawku so Obio Kotoko so you know Obio so you know so you know so you for because of the tense situation because of the conflict. You see, almost so Tisano and I saw you so a kaboom almost farm vehicles no two almost two Mika prison Bawku Central prisons premises on Omoko do hono we a prison officer near once a uniformer once identify say a prison officer no obejo asotrone any form of beatings be a
wow.
And it even became so alarming to residents like that because at some point in Yantia say now so your phone to and a bullet crowd be able or hit some of the prison officers. As we speak now, I can confirm that one prison officer was hit by a bullet. Fortunately for our prison officer, no, he didn't hit any vital, organ in his body. He say a hitino and I sang copy bullet no hitino and I sang copy and he almost see a no and prison force a bit more inside and almost so to a bit more inside say almost so to by and no to up and down.
Wow.
As some then say courses are and police for our mobile and say oh into Kwabi still Bawku Central Prison Honum one now motum takwana and a moment say omnipana no motum takwana as before name prison for and almost so police for almost so far mukas koye police for only in term alcohol and very disastrous because it was very tense. Be a fun too. Everybody is ready to shoot because tempers were flaring up. But then police force manage a car in some day. Ama be a tensions in a from. We understanding that as of yesterday, leadership from military and a leadership of the police and that of the prison service in a Bawku to engage and understand that they are all in Bawku for one thing, and that is to restore peace. And so if within themselves there will be a different picture being painted to the civilian population, especially residents of Bawku, and which will not help in peace building. So we the differences in change now kabum as security agencies in Bawku and work towards solidifying the peace that is gradually returning to the town. This morning, a delegation of the prison service led by the regional commander, assistant director of operations, Ibrahim Yakubu, Bawku Honum, to speak to his men and to calm tensions and to let them understand that it's not time for them. This is not a place to fight, and it's not even about fighting among themselves over very unimportant issues. But it's about making sure that they perform their duties and work with their sister security agencies there to ensure peace. But they are so up to form. The idea that in some way they might for at here.
So from narrations, I would no, not just the military for no Edikanye first attack, no. Prisons for so attacking military officer, personnel. Yes,
and I know. The eyewitness, and our sources within the police, the first attack or the first blow was thrown by the military, which started from the Bawku Naba Palace, and by that I mean. Approach prison officer and a call in some Kakrabina before they realized it became a big issue. And yes, I know, and I'm prison. Word also got to who say the phones no fair and say a court or master prison for us to say, oh, only Papa Palace, or any Abu. Just like the security agencies, one thing about them is they don't hesitate when it comes to supporting their own. Prison forms, they felt worried about the situation, and like I already said, there's this tension among some personnel of the prisons and that of the military over an earlier grudge. But let me state that. The earlier grudge was, the cause is not confirmed, but that earlier grudge, now I'm say phone be right, into phone right, no, I'm say now I'm like it didn't please the military, some of the military personnel. Nti omoko who prison officer no Bawku Naba Palace no, they recognize him. Nti according to eyewitnesses, omoko hose omoko bisa no phone no, because that time now when you phone no, the phone no, the military personnel had the feeling that phone no prison officers will be in time with them. Nti omoko who officer no recognize omoko no say omoko bisa the same takra phone no ena ohonum na emse ankoyi ena dani de ihu enra no nti prisons for no so sa no I mean they felt bad about it nti omoko reprisal attack soldiers for no so omo see say omo akọ prison for akọ bu omo colleagues of Bawku Naba Palace to the extent that one of them was injured no and so massive with
the ornament here say omukobo exact officers na omubo madam for no and say a different officer
soldier for no
yeah the prison officers in the retaliation or was it on a different officer?
Yeah, they went there and just attacked all the military officers stationed at the Bawku, or that were present at the time of the attack at the Bawku Naba Palace.
Okay.
Yes. Soldier phone so call Bawku Central Prisons home, so they weren't selective. According to eyewitnesses, and in fact, videos that are available to us, which means they were beating almost anybody who was a prison officer there, and you could basically see in the videos that some of there was blood was oozing out of the faces of a lot of the officers, and in another video, which means a prison officer was helping a colleague who was hit by the bullet to walk, and eventually took him into a vehicle. From that video, you could understand that Omodiniko hospital.
So the what we seen video imo armed police, armed military, and some few prison officers. We've not seen any gun yet. And in the audio, IAT na video no na mo say ye prison e kran enko prison break. Was there anything of that sort?
That didn't. In fact, when the police arrived there, Omuti diffused tension. It didn't go beyond that point to the extent that like it was captured in the video, like the angry prison officers were saying. Prison officers, they felt attacked at their working space. They felt that the military went too far by coming to attack them at their base. Their working space. The workspace, and so that out of frustration, that is what led to that utterances we hear in the video. We heard in the video, but no attempt whatsoever was made to break into the prison facility and set prisoners free. That is something I'm yet to learn, and in fact, it didn't happen.
Okay, Christopher, Castro, Castro Bibinia, you so I get in touch with you. Castro, your colleague, our Bawku.